best ring edge, double ring edge, best make, our make, the Plus Ultra. Oh, that button's got to go fast, and its fuel efficiency must be absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, there we go. The Plus Ultra.
Yeah.
G'day folks, I'm the Coffee Bush Kid. Today I'm doing something a little different. We are going out bushwalking. I know up the top here it's sort of on a slope. Up the top's gold workings. So there's shafts all the way through here, some of them are quite big. There is a bit of rubbish dumpage here and there. So yeah, we're gonna play in amongst sort of everything. It's a nice cool morning, so we'll hit it hard first thing. I'd half expect a button. Will we get any coins? Who knows? Harmonica reeds and roves are probably on the agenda as well. But anyway, we will take it as it comes, but it will only come once I stop the yabber. So, let's get into it. Well, first off, I was walking towards that flask. So, you know, it's got the aluminium top, and I thought, oh yeah, that's it, I've kicked it out the way. But we've got that. And just quick kick of the leaf litter, and there we go. We've got our first ring. A ring thing. Oh, if I did that. There we go. G'day Dawn if you're watching. Anyway, a ring thing. Yeah, not much to write home about, but we found it. Now someone will of course ask me settings. Pretty much, where are we? Let's go right back through them. I am in, I might just turn that down one more. All terrain fast, so that's SID settings that I'm using. My noise cancel was 0. Ground balance turned out at that, so this is all just standard stuff that you do. I've got my recovery speed on 5. I know there's some areas of trashiness. If I run into those and have difficulties, I'll just increase my recovery speed. I am also backing out of it. You'll notice I'm running with the horseshoe on, so I'm full open. I want to hear every grunt and groan that's coming out of the ground. It'll give us a bit of an indication as to what we're finding. Very happy to dig the lower numbers. You know, might be some buttons. Oh, could be a gold ring, look, who knows? Could be a nugget. Not out of the possibilities for finding a specie. Anyway, I won't find it if I keep talking, so let's see what else we can find in the ground. Well, as I said, I didn't know what we'd find in the ground, so there's it. Oh, I haven't moved. I've just swung again. A bit blurpy. Interesting splodge. Potentially something copper alloy, I'm going to say. There we go, we're still in the ground. Close to that rock. So let's have a dig and find out what we actually have here. Oh, is that what we've got? Well, there we go, 22 projectile. Now I did tell you that, you know, possibly find a specie. Well, that's, and the other thing is you saw how it was a bit of a long splodge. That's also what happens with gold, as we've found out previously, with low numbers. So I'm not claiming that as a failure. There we go, that was at reasonable-ish depth. Non-ferrous, Wasn't a specie, but yeah, it could have been. And anyway, we'll keep going. Well, I told you we'd get you a button, and I haven't let you down. There it is. So, down there was a 39. There was a lot going on in the hole. But anyway, that's it. I got an 18, 19, and the splodge was starting to go vertical. So, oh yeah, look, it's either lead or it could be gold. And it was underneath all this. And that's what I'm confronted with. That's a bit of brass, but I've just gone to gently shift it, and we can see that there's a lot of other stuff attached to it. I believe we've got ourselves an old pocket knife. That's the scale running up there. What I might do is see if I can get that off. Yep, good-o. We have. We can see how that goes up. Oops, oh bugger, big fingers. Alright, that was the end of it. So let's, there we are. Very, all the innards have all gone. There's the rusty blade there. So yeah, that was a pocket knife that was there. Another bit of poor old rusty blade. So yeah, they don't last long in the ground. But yeah, that's potentially over 100 years old. Oh, that's the nice little interesting bit that would have been in the side of it, in amongst the wood. That's a cool little find. Oop, where are we there? It's a cool little find, that one. Anyway, it's just a little piece of humanality, like an old miner or someone's lost their pocket knife. The blade could have broken. You know, they could have been sitting here and they, oh geez, there's a piece of gold and a bit of quartz, and they've stuck their bloody knife into it, given it a jab sideways, and bang, she's broken. Well, that's bloody useless now, and they've flung the thing. There's the little story of the pocket knife. Anyway, we'll keep moving on. This is really one of those times where you're just trying to figure out what the hell the splodge is telling you. But I did get that little, I got a better looking splodge just in the centre. It was about a 54, something like that. You can see we've got a lot of iron around. See how that little dot just, it's hard to reproduce, but it was just like one of those, I'm going to dig it because I know that there's stuff that happens deep down, and there's lots of signals in the ground here. You know, you see all the iron and the bloopiness and everything like that. And then over time you just get that feeling of, you know, I really should dig this. Just, you know, you've got to dig stuff to find out what the hell's going on. I don't think it was a bad call, because just down there is that. And we got our first silver for the year. It is so looking so very silver-esque. Oh yeah, look at that. That's going to be an English threepence. That'll be a Vicky. I would half imagine. There's the crown. Oh, we'll clean that up and we'll get a date off that. Oh, look, there she is. She doesn't look too bad either. Nice looking hair. Best, well, you know, we really have to give her a bit of a clean up, don't we? Oh, 18, there's the date. 1854. Eureka Stockade just about to happen. And this was minted. This should probably still be over in the... Ah, no, it could have made it here by that stage. Anyway, we'll give it a bit of a wash up with a squirty and we'll have a better look. So, yes, there she is. Look at the detail in the bun of her head, of her hair there. That's glorious. And yes, 1854. That'll come up a treat with a little bit of electrolysis. A nice shiny one. But yeah, we'll do that. Look at that bun. That's pretty glorious. Anyway, you know, here we go. First one for the year. Is everyone ready? You're sitting comfortably. You know what's gonna happen. So, exhale. Inhale. Oh, yeah. Get that first one into you. There we go. Glorious. First silver for 2025. Awesome. Start as you mean to go on. First coin, first silver, first sniff. Oh, life doesn't get much better than that. Well, just there's where I got my threepence. And then down here, I got a fairly insistent 10. So we dug it. And there we go. We have a thimble. I don't believe it's going to be a silver one. Actually, we will get it in the light. Yeah, no, that's just a normal little one. Now at this point, we're having a thimble. Hello, Jason and Cecile, who I took out training for work, and he found a thimble as well. So there we go. Little thimble. Again, another beautiful little piece of humanality. A button, a pocket knife, a thimble and a threepence. You know, right there, that's not a bad day. A little bloopy 22. Very insistent. Gave us that. Now I have not turned it over. I am going to guess rather heavily. There will be an anchor on the other side. There's my call. What's yours? Everyone locked it in? Yes? Good. Here we go. Oh, I think we need to brush that. That might be a flower. Who knows? But we will know in a tick. Alright folks, we are back. It is all cleaned up. Now, whoever followed me down the anchor path, we are wrong. If anyone said hunting scene, sorry, you're with us with the anchors. If you happen to have said flower, floral, anything like that, you would have been extremely correct. Look at that. That's a bloody little doozy, that one. Look at the background on it too with the cross hatching. That's just a beautiful little flower button. Beautifully made. You know, it's lasted potentially well over 100 years in the ground. So yeah, very, very nice. Look at that. Amazing. Anyway, I'll keep going. Well, it has been a while since I found one of these. Just down in there, 54. And that is a musket ball. But it's a musket ball that's hit something. Probably just the rocks. But that is a fair thwacking whack of lead. Yeah, that will hurt when it goes through you. Not for the faint-hearted. Would have given a kick too, firing it off as well. But yeah, Big musket ball that's hit something. We'll keep going. Okay, we, in amongst all the coffee bush here, have we've got this target. There we go. It was a bit more in one spot before. There we go. So it is just down in there. I'm hoping it's not a big piece of lead, but we are going to find out. Oh, look at that. Mucked around for a button. Oops. Have we got writing on it? There we go. There is writing. There is writing. Plus, I tell you what, let's stop mucking around with this. We'll clean it, we'll know what we've got. Hang on a minute. Well, I've just read what this says, and by geez, they had marketing back in the day. I believe that says the Plus Ultra. What the bloody hell does that mean? They had some interesting things that they had to say on buttons back in the day. Yeah, so that seems to be just all scrolly stuff down there. But yeah, the Plus Ultra. We found it, and actually I don't think I've got one of those in my collection, so there you go. Anyway, we will keep going. We're probably nearing the end, but you know, we'll keep swinging right to the end. Don't you worry about that now. Now, I do apologise for this, but there is a method as to why I did it. There's lots of signals down here, and in amongst it all, I got a 92, 3 bars down. And I went, you know, this could be something good or it could be rubbish. If I bring you in and film it, it will be rubbish. If I don't bring you in, and I hope you realise, it will be good. And there it is. I've dug that out. It looks good. And do you know what else? That, for all the world, looks thick and juicy. Have I found a token? It's been a while since I found a token. So this will either be a token or it will be, oh, look at the thickness of that. It'll be a pre-1859, 57, something or other, Vicky Penny. But I reckon that that's a token. Oh, and how glorious, we can't see anything. So it really means I've got to clean it up so that we know what we've got. But that's going to be a token. Silver and a token on the first day of the year. Wow, let's have a clean up, find out what we've got. Okay, in the light there, we can see the bust, but it is not of any monarch. That is a bloke who was a great self-promoter. That is Professor Holloway, of the famous Holloway's Pills and Ointments. And look at that date, 1857. Now, Holloway's tokens do not come up well, and as things go, that's a reasonable token. Usually they are far worse. This one, you've got someone sitting there on a throne with the sceptre of healing and everything like that. But yeah, she's pretty ratty, but it's not a bad one. But yeah, look at that. We've got our first silver sniff. We've got our first token. Bloody hell, the day's good. We've got a nice button. I reckon we just might, in fact, call it there. A coin is a coin and a token is a token. And that, I think we might just do as our last old banger, pal. G'day, boys. Anyway, 1857. You can't buddy complain about that. Alrighty. Oh, I suppose we'll have to move on to the wrap up. Actually, you know how I said that that's probably our last one, and we got the token from there? You know, there's lots of signals in the ground here. That's what it is now. It was pretty much like that in the ground. So, token. Are we in fact in for one hell of a big silver sniff? Welcome to the year. Look at that. Oh, that's silver all day long. That looks shilling-esque. Oh, hang on. Are we looking at a George IV, or are we looking at Vicky? Vicky, there's a bunhead. Okay, back to your lives. Yep, that's a shilling. We do need to, we'll give that a bit of a squirty treatment. We'll see what date we've got. What a great morning. Do I swing more here? That's going to be the question. But anyway, squirty first. That does look glorious. You can even see her eyes and everything. That's pretty amazing. What year, I hear you ask? And yes, it is a shilling. And if we turned it up the other way, we would see the year of 1851. Now, interesting. We got that threepence from 1854, the Eureka Stockade. Well, in 1851, gold was discovered in Castlemaine, and we also had the monster meeting, when tens of thousands of diggers gathered to hear speeches and agitations against the imposition of the miners' right. What they want, 30 shillings a month, and the government backed down. Fire upon such pusillanimity. And some of you will know that in my younger years I did give a speech back in 1851. And you can see that on our channel as well. Viv may well put a link in the description somewhere around here. Anyway, there we are. 1 shilling, Queen Vicky, 1851. Life is good. Will we make that the last old banger? It's certainly a bloody last old banger to go off. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Actually, oops, I got all carried away. All right, this is a big one. So, everyone, exhale. Inhale. Oh, the heady scent of shilling silver. Some wild silver. And we sniffed it, didn't we? Oh, yes, we did. We sniffed it to our heart's content. And again, yeah. Ah, yes. Welcome to 2025. Oh, that's glorious. Okay, folks, how can we not end on a great find like that? So we came across, well, we'll potentially say it's a coin spill, and they were both coins were in a straight line, and they were only probably about 8 inches apart, not 50 meters. So, good day out for the first of 2025. Yeah, we found buttons. We found some nice little things. Nice little button, nice little threepence. Got ourselves a token and a shilling. We had us some sniffage. Some serious sniffage of wild silver. Hell, when I stood up, I nearly fell over because I was so lightheaded. Anyway, thanks for coming out with us. If you're new here, we put out one of these videos every Saturday night at 6:30 our time. Come on over and like, share and subscribe, comment, do all the things to make a channel grow. We go into the bush, we do dump sites, we chase gold, we do all sorts of things. And you're always welcome to be with me looking over my shoulder, because with you folk all over my shoulder, when people come across me in the bush and I'm talking to myself, at least you're all there knowing that I'm talking to you, and they usually leave me alone. Anyway, keep in mind, always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. Happy New Year, and I'll catch you next time.